What is good, YouTube? It's your boy Jason Bortolis, aka Casper, bringing you once again another crazy video. Today we will be talking about the afterlife. Is there really a God? Does God really exist? Or is he just something that somebody made up because they're afraid to die and their family are afraid to die? So to ease the fear of death, they developed a god. So I have a submission brought to you by Anonymous. If you know me or this person, you probably heard this story once or twice. This person claims he has actually seen the other side and has personally spoken to God. His story goes a little something like this. It was in 2012. I was really addicted to drugs. I was shooting heroin, eating fentanyl patches, and smoking fake weed. For y'all that don't know what fake weed is, that is spice. Something you can buy at your local head shop. I would smoke it every day. At this point, I really wasn't shooting heroin. I was more or less eating fentanyl patches. Well, one night I ate 100 microgram fentanyl patch and I smoked a bowl of fake weed. I sat down on my couch and I slowly started to feel my heart stopping. So I jumped up and I knew I was about to die. So I jumped up and I started doing jumping jacks as fast as I could because I knew I was going to die. I ran into my kitchen and I seen my cat laying on my table. I looked at my cat and I said, "Oh my God, I'm dying. Please, please don't let me die." And I laid my head upon my cat. So as I laid there, I slowly felt my heart beating less and less. Finally, I took one last breath and I literally felt my life drain out of my body and my heart had stopped. Suddenly I woke up and I was just standing there in my kitchen and this light emanated from my bathroom that was straight ahead for me. This light was calling me towards it. So I started walking towards this light. I knew I was dead. As I started walking towards this light, I felt something tug on my shirt. I looked back and it was my cat. I grabbed the back of my cat's neck and I said, "Do you feel it?" "I feel it. Jesus is here. Can you feel his presence?" My cat shook his head up and down in the yes manner, and tears started rolling down his eyes, literally hitting the kitchen table. I continued walking, and I heard something call my name. So I turned around right before I almost entered the bathroom, and it was my cat. My cat started to transform into this humanoid cat-looking creature, and he hopped down off the table on two legs and stood upright like a human, but it was alien looking, like something I've never seen in my life. So this humanoid cat started approaching me, and as I turned around from the light that was emanating out of the bathroom, I looked at my cat. He was in this weird humanoid cat creature, alien looking being. It's hard to explain. I seen the blackest black I've ever seen. It was like I had an option, either walk into the light or go the opposite direction and go into the darkness. And I knew I didn't want to go into the darkness. And my cat creature started walking up towards me and he said, "Please don't go into the light. Don't you understand? If you go into the light, you are going to die. Stay here. As long as you stay here, you have a fighting chance of coming back to life. Please don't go into the light." I said, "I have to. It's calling me. This is my destiny." So as I started walking in towards the bathroom, my cat was following me, begging me not to go into the light. So I walk into the bathroom where this light was emanating from, and I closed the door. As I closed the door, I can hear my cat clawing and scratching at the door. So I'm in the bathroom, and I turn around where the mirror is supposed to be, and this light is emanating from the one side of the wall. I started seeing this fogginess with people walking towards me. And out of all the people that I've seen, I recognized two people who have recently just passed away. One of my best friends and my aunt. Only thing I can hear is my aunt saying, "You dumb fucker. You shouldn't be messing with drugs. See, now you're on the other side. Now you're dead. Look at you. You killed yourself." And my boy, he's jumping up and down. "You're gonna love it here, dude. You're gonna love it here." But I realized they're not talking to me with their mouths. I can hear them through my hair. I can hear them through my nails. I can hear them through my body. But yet, I didn't have a body. I looked down and I was an aura of light. As soon as I realized I was an aura of light, I put my hand out and I started developing a hand. I started transforming into what I remember myself to look like. And when I was almost on the other side, I wanted to step into this fog. But something started coming from the back of all these people. And it was telling me, no, you can't come any further. So I'm hearing this voice and I'm looking into the crowd of people. And everybody turned around and I see this man walking towards me. This man was my father. But my father wasn't dead. My father is very much alive. This man walks up to me in my father's image. I didn't have to ask any questions. It was like I knew everything. But there was one question that I didn't quite know and I had to ask. Why are you coming to me in my father's image? And his voice was so powerful, but yet he wasn't speaking with words. He said, "Son, it is because I am your father." Then suddenly, it all made sense. Of course he's coming to me in my father's image. He is our creator. He is the one who made us. He essentially is my father. He's not my earth father, but he's my father of life. He's the father of light. He is the Holy Spirit. He is God. He is Jesus. He is everything. He looked at me and he said, "Son, your life is too short and you still have a lot of life to live. I can't let you step into this fog. I can't let you come into this afterlife. It's just not your time. You have things that you have to still accomplish in life." But I said, "Please, I want to stay here. Look, my family's here. My friends are here. And this is such a beautiful place." He said, "I'm sorry, son. You just can't come here." Next thing I know, I'm waking up off the table. And I feel myself lifting up off of my cat. I look down, and my cat looks up at me like, "What's going on?" And all of a sudden, you know that feeling that you slept on your arm too long and you get the pins and needles? Well, as I'm getting up, I feel my heart starting to beat faster and faster. And I got that tingly pins and needle feeling running through my whole body, as if my blood was recirculating through my body. I went and I sat down and I pondered what just happened. And I could still hear his voice. He's still talking to me. And he's still saying, "Life is too short, my son. You still have a lot to accomplish." And let's just say, before this experience, I was the biggest atheist you would ever meet. I didn't believe in God. There was no God. But after that experience, I definitely knew there was a God. But he gave me that feeling like I don't have to go to church. As long as I don't kill or rape anybody, I'm definitely going to go to the afterlife. So that's his story. So wow, that was a bit of a crazy one, huh? Well, I'm Jason Bartolis, aka Casper. Just remember, if you're an atheist, you just might want to rethink your decision. Because when you die, you could either step into the light or step into the dark. That's your decision. Until next time, I'm out, YouTube. Have a great day.